Okay, hello. So week 3. So there's one chapter. You're going to read chapter 3, Global Depression. The depression was not just in the United States. And then you have 2 assignments. So you're going to do an outline. Don't freak out. You don't have to have all the answers, but I want you to be thinking about your project as you go along. I am a procrastinator. I do everything at the last minute. You've probably noticed this. So in an effort to help you not be a procrastinator, I have this outline. So I want you to just go through. You only need one source for one primary, one secondary source for each section. I'd like them to be different sources. If you have an event like the civil rights movement, then, so I've tried to make the outline so it's friendly if you're focusing on a person or if you're focusing on an event or a movement. So it should fit both of those. If you get hung up, reach out to me. Texting is going to be the fastest, always. Okay, and so then also, I didn't print my other thing. So you're doing your book review selection assignment. So what you're doing is, I want you to read a book in this class. Reading books is a lost skill. It is a lost art. But if you'll pay attention, if you'll put your phone down and you'll pay attention, get off of social media for just a second, not forever, but you'll find the most interesting people in the world, they read books. They spend time thinking. There is something about your eyes on a page that will transform your brain in a very positive way that we are missing in this Instagram, social media, short attention span society. So I want you to read a book. So you're picking that out this week. So you have to do a little research because I want it to be scholarly. I want it to be written by somebody who is educated or has the experience, the life experience that makes up for that education. But I want it to be an intelligent, scholarly read. So you're going to pick the book you're going to read. You don't have to read the whole thing this week. You have several weeks to get it read. But I do suggest that you check it out from the library or that you order it, from Amazon or Barnes & Noble, wherever you get your books. There's some great places like Thrift Books, I think it's called, where you can get used books that are not beat to death. But this is the week that you pick out what is that book going to be, and ideally you should probably order it. And so your book review selection assignment is merely picking the book. Here's the book I think I want to read. Here's what I know about the book. And I want you to think about how many pages you need to read a day to get it completed before the book review assignment is due. So, for example, Andy Frisella, he has a podcast. He owns the company First Form. They make supplements, proteins, colostrum, collagen. But he has a program, 75 Hard. And so you spend 75 days. You have to do 2 45-minute workouts a day. One has to be outside. You have to drink a gallon of water. You have to follow a diet. But also you have to read 10 pages of a book, a nonfiction book. And that is often what I find hangs me up and my friends. So I recommend that we get in the habit of becoming readers. I really want you to read the book you select. So if you need help, if you can't find it at the library, if you cannot get your hands on the book you need, please reach out to me. Let's talk about that. It's so important to become readers. Okay, so that's this week. You're reading chapter 3, Global Depression. And remember, a lot of times we think that the stock market crash of 1929 is what caused the Great Depression. It's not what caused. It was just maybe the biggest symptom of everything that was wrong at the time. So keep that in mind. And it really had an impact worldwide. It was a very hard time. Okay, that's this week. Reach out to me with questions. Have a great week.